Hello and welcome! I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I'm creating a birthday card with a little bit of messy watercolor. I'm going to start the project off by using a scrap of watercolor paper and Lots of Labels framelits dies. Lots of Labels is a framelit set that comes in handy for many different card making styles. I'm going to stamp with Versamark clear ink on directly to the watercolor paper before I do any watercoloring, because when you use heat embossed images and do watercoloring, that heat embossing acts as if a barrier, and it keeps all the coloring kind of nice and tidy inside the lines. Even though I'm making a messy watercolor, it will help me in the end. I'm using a color combination today that is one of my favorite color combos for roses. Always Artichoke is a green color that I don't see very many crafters using, and I myself don't use it as often as I should, but it pairs very nicely with pink Pirouette ink. So I first am adding the color inside the lines for the greenery, and then I'm going to go back over that with a lighter shade of the same color and kind of hit some of the actual inside the line areas to bring that portion up very brighter. I'm going to do the same thing on the flowers, except in reverse. I'm adding a light wash of the pink to the roses and to the little berry highlights, and then I added the more concentrated pink colors inside the center. I'm taking a very big chance here and adding my sentiment directly to the panel, and wouldn't you know, it did not come out. I've just received my Stamparatus today, and I'm going to be using it in my videos, so that'll help me quite a bit. To cover that stamped area and not have to throw this project out because it's good except for the stamped area, then I stamped on another scrap of watercolor paper and got the sentiment right this time, and then I cut it out with a layering square. As a layer, I am using another scrap of watercolor paper and cut it out with the next largest in the size of Lots of Labels dies. Then with a very watered down pink Pirouette wash, no right or wrong with the wash, just getting the color on the paper. Now I have a very light accent that's going to be cut from the same paper in the same style and behave the same. That's really important when I'm working in a certain kind of paper, that I keep everything throughout the project the same paper if at all possible. The sentiment is added with some dimensionals, and then I have added some iridescent sequins around the area of the berries just as an accent that will help the eye to be drawn in to those certain areas. This was a very quick and easy project, and I chose to give it a feminine look. If you change the colors and change maybe the image, you could get a totally different look, maybe a masculine card. Here's a look at another card I created. Instead of the pink background, it has some of the Springtime Foils designer paper that is free right now during celebration. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick card making project. More information is available over at my blog. There is a link to my blog and all of the products that I've used down below the video in the description. Thank you for your purchases and for supporting my videos. I'll see you next time.
Hi, my name is Trip. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.